Welcome back, folks. Part 17 of Blackthorne. Let's get the hell out of this canyon. Kyle Blackthorne has some loose ends to tie up, and then we'll essentially move on to the final world of this game. So I bet you're waiting to kind of understand what Kyle's about to go through. When we were in the forest, the seer basically said that when the time is right, you'll know. He's clearly on a rite of passage right now, and we have to kind of go through the obligatory stuff to figure out what to do. So, but yeah, this stage is really not too terrible beyond that running jump part. Just as long as you understand that, it shouldn't be that terrible. If you see that computer over there, we've got something we have to take care of, so yeah. It's the only item I have left is the wasp. Let's get her done. Quote Larry the Cable Guy. There almost could have been a Larry the Cable Guy video game. I wouldn't have cared too much. Probably would have worked for the PlayStation 2 or something. You just would have had to think properly as far as what to do. But so yeah, we've got to flip this switch here. And after that, we are essentially done. Not really too many more enemies we have to fight. It's clear sailing from here. So yeah, so alright, so I'm trying to kind of think of some extra stuff to talk about. It's been a mellow day. In the process of trying to get September taken care of for my vlog channel, and I only have one stage left to do in Blackthorne in terms of gameplay footage. So I just have the final stage and then the Sarlacc boss, and then that's it for this game. I'd probably say episode 21, 22, or maybe 23, and we should be done with this. So, it's good stuff. You know, it's been a fun little romp. I've got things I want to get to, like finishing off Super Metroid and possibly doing some other games. I'd like to kind of do like another little mini side project like Pac-Man or something, but I just don't know. It's really getting kind of tricky these days. So, I mean, the fact of the matter is it's only August, and the vaccine for coronavirus is not going to be here until somewhere between, well, we'll just say winter, December to March. So, but gotta take care of the finger hit the mic. Gotta take care of these golems. These guys can be bastards, though. They do know how to piss you off. Yep, he's just being a chump. They're shy about how they'll come out, these big old hulking things, you know. Trying to think what else has been going on. I did watch a little bit of Good Morning America today, and I don't remember what happened on it. They're basically just talking about coronavirus and shit like that. Oh yeah, I guess I'm thinking basketball was actually on Good Morning America. They said it had been like 40 days that they've been in that NBA bubble in Florida and nothing has happened, which I'm glad. I mean, that's the thing. That's how you beat the coronavirus, is just, you know, proactiveness. And then on top of that, there was something else that they had said, like Los Angeles, California, and then when it comes to opening up schools, they're going to test like 700,000 students. And it just is, I mean, of course, California would have that kind of budget, but just to kind of have that sort of mentality makes me wonder how often they would be able to test them. they can test them once. It's like, oh yeah, but you know, obviously you don't know what those 700,000 students are doing once they get home from school. I mean, they could be having gangsta parties and shit, knocking like Kendrick Lamar or some shit, you know. But this is idiotic. But all right, so this is the finale, the Benito shit to the Canyon World. It's been a while. I mean, we're starting to get sentimental value because we've been here so fucking long. It's basically been since like July, and it's like mid-August, late August now. So, what will happen, Kyle? What happens when you walk through this next screen? Look at that statue. Greetings, Kyle. I am the spirit of Thoros, creator of the light and dark stones. Why are you here? You get the idea. So, it definitely, you know, I'd have to say it was some sort of passage getting some of this crap taken care of. I mean, really, if you walk into this game thinking you can handle the game, this is the world that's going to test your limits as to whether or not that's true. That's what you got to pay attention to. I mean, World 4 is tricky, but it's not as bad as, for the most part. I guess Sarlacc in the last stage we'll see, but this is kind of the thing. But we have one more cutscene with Sarlacc. So we get to see if he's starting to get worried. Blackthorne has infiltrated my domain. Weaken him. Yep, this game is just so brief. It's funny. I mean, the staticness of this game is it's entertaining. But I do like it. I mean, it's become one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, though, on the real. I can't front like I don't actually like this game. I mean, it pisses me off. There's been some times when I wanted to like throw a controller or turn off the game, you know, but it's not too horrible. So this is Kyle as strong as he gets, for the most part. I think there's one more power-up that you'll see. But welcome to World 4. Where the tricks are at their absolute nastiest. So. Golems get worse in this. There's some areas where you'll have to fight golems in like really compact spaces. So get used to knowing how to take these guys out. They're going to be here a while. They're actually the enemy you'll see the most in this world. More so than the orcs or even the traders. So I've learned a technique. I mean, that's the thing. I learned a technique to wipe out the traders, and I'm glad. It's because they would have really pissed me off. It would have really pissed me off in this world, particularly because you don't get that many potions. There was like a stage in World 3 where you got like 3 or 4, maybe even, 3 or 4 potions. No such luck here. Just know that. The orcs are a little bit easier, but when they shoot you, they do more damage. They don't just do 1 bar of damage now. So, point being, you don't want to get hit. They're kind of the toughest enemies now, just because their patterns are so erratic. The one thing that pisses me off about this game is, you know, it's not easy to kind of figure out the patterns and shit. But, you know, it's more of just passing, glancing blows. So I'm pissed off that it's not really like a direct anger for it, you know. But watch me as I wipe this guy out. That's how you do it. And it only takes 3 hits, doesn't take 5 anymore. Those guys could really be a pain in the ass. I probably would have sailed through World 2 if I had known that technique back when I did it. So I did it basically the hard way. World 2 was probably a cakewalk, you know, with the abilities I have now. I'll tell you that much. So it doesn't change that you can still die pretty easily with the fall damage. Just remember that. All these little pits here, it will kill you. Here we have an orc. The only thing that really gets me angry about this game is just losing my patience. Because it's really these orcs. It's not so much the traders anymore, it's these guys that gets on my last nerve. And of course, if you take too much damage, you're basically screwed for the next part. That's what you gotta understand, is they give you minimal opportunities to redeem yourself in this. And there's really, I don't think there's a way to take out that plant. You have to take the damage there. But this is a trick, you know. You basically have to run past that. So, yep, shit's getting real here. I know what I'm doing. Luckily, I played through this enough times. My blind playthrough of this, when I didn't know what I was doing, I was pretty mad. I'll tell you, I was kind of cursing this game out, saying some hateful shit, but I got past it. So, and yes, you want the bridge key. Do not leave it behind. That's why I had to do this over in my blind run, because I thought you didn't need the bridge key anymore. You will get locked out of being able to progress in the game if you do not take that with you. They're very sneaky about that. That's kind of the thing. They want you to think, oh, I don't have to do that, and waste 30 minutes of your time. It's not cool. But, so, learn from my ire, and, but I don't know if we'll see the bridge key in this episode where it takes place, because there's only 2.5 minutes left. We will fight some orcs. These guys are such bastards. Yep, so I was trying to think of other shit to sit there and say. Such a suave bit. You know, luckily Kyle Blackthorne is a warrior. And once again, I have to remind you all that he came from the military. He was a military ex-captain, so when he was on Earth, he was risking his life and brutalizing himself back then, too. He wasn't just some chump. He wasn't a farm boy like Luke from Star Wars or something. But so I don't think those explosions will hit you unless you're directly on them, but I'm just not taking any chances. And yep, that's a good thing. You need that potion. I definitely would recommend getting it. Alright, so we got less than a minute left. We got this, gotta take out these wasps, and then the orcs, and then we'll get what we need. I think that's gonna be next episode when we actually get to that part, so just get prepared, folks. Yeah, I'll tell you, I was very particular here. Just wait till you see what happens. Bastards. Yeah, see. I had to really use that quickly. Alright, folks, so subscribe for more fun. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful night.